Have fun, thank you. Cozy. Sly was surprisingly dark. Yeah, I couldn't continue. Yeah. I just could not continue with it. It was driving me nuts. It just wasn't fun, and if I'm not having fun, then like nobody's having fun. And that's what it became. I was just getting my shit kicked in by these enemies. I couldn't see what I was doing. I was having trouble just traversing the stairs in the game. And I was like, you know what? That's it. This is impossible. this is literally just impossible for me to play the way I want to play it. So I'm just gonna not play it anymore. Sadly, I hate to say it, but so unfortunately that, and then Tony Hawk's Underground, which I've played a little bit recently. Those are the last two sub goals that I have to get to before the subathon, which I think I'll do the subathon in July at some point. Probably like I'm thinking maybe even the, I don't know, first or second week of July. I'm thinking I'm gonna do it in the middle of the year. It's been since May. It's been over a year since I did my first one, so I think it's time. I think it's time to do that. So unfortunately Sly 2 I couldn't complete, but I still have like the recordings of the first 3 like episodes I did. I could play the first 3 episodes offline on PS3 when I finally get a new capture. I could do that offline and then just start up the Let's Play. It might be a year in between or something, but I'll continue that Let's Play. I'll do it. It's like, wow, I don't want to play as Bentley. Yeah, it was rough. It was a rough start to episode 4. I did not finish it, unfortunately. Great game though, like, and like, yeah, it's just too bad because I have the HD trilogy, which, you know, obviously probably has some issues, probably some things that, you know, the original did better, some mistakes with the port. Who knows? I don't know. Obviously Rack and Jack have their issues with the HD ports, so I'm sure Sly does also. But goddamn, if I can't see nothing on PS2, I can actually see on PS3. So that's how I'm gonna play it. That is what I'm gonna do. But like, that's down the road anyways, because I'll need... my monitor that I have has a ton of lines going up and down the screen. My monitor is fucked. And if I do want to play PS3 and PS4 stuff, then I'm probably going to want to get rid of my LCD TV and get a second monitor. So at some point this LCD TV will go. It weighs 1 billion pounds and it puts off so much heat. It is so hot to the touch. If this thing's on for like a couple hours, it's got to be incredibly inefficient, or inefficient, I guess. Like energy-wise, because it gets so hot. It's ridiculous. It literally can raise the temp in this room by like 2 or 3 degrees Celsius. It's pretty nuts. Just like the combination of having my lights on and my PC and my PS2 and my TV. Monitor. All of it makes it pretty warm in here. If I do finish out a 120 run today, I'll probably move on to Vortex. I doubt I'll continue going with 120 today. Not because I don't really want to, just because I feel like I need a day to recharge and I don't want to do 5 hours of 120 today. I'd rather chill with some music and Vortex and golf. I think I need that. I slept a lot today. I slept really well. So I'm pretty energized. I feel like this stream could be fairly lengthy if I just do a little bit of 120. Just a little bit. And maybe not like 4 or 5, 6 hours. Maybe cap this at maybe 3 hours or something. 3.5 hours. I mean, I'm already like an hour and 20 minutes in, so better happen sooner than later. Of course. Okay. Good Dragon Touch. Really? Wow, even with all that. Yo, Kara! Hello! Thank you for the raid, yo shuckler. Kara, thank you for all the good luck. Oh my goodness. That is an extraordinary amount. I hope that your stream was good. Hope everybody's good. I just had a really fucking good Artisans. 1158. So I guess you raided in at a good time. Yeah, what up, Finchy? Hi, hi. You know, sometimes I flame charge that fan chest, sometimes I don't. It's like a total vibe check. I just, like, I don't know. You would think, like, all my any percent would have just led to me always going for that flame charge, but I just don't. I don't know. Is that fair? Going for certain flame charges when you feel like it? Middling, mid-level runner. Got killed by the frog. The froge. Boom. 3 seconds off my best. So what, I gained a second on my best split times then on Night Flight. So my best artisans is 11:54, so that's 4 seconds. I don't like running against best split times though. I'll check, but I don't like running against them, like just having them the whole time on that comparison. It makes me nervous. I don't like it. And running against your golds tells you nothing. So tells you that you're not gonna save time. That's what it tells you. Just a way to like, it's almost like a non-comparison. You know what I mean? Well, that's not a non-comparison, but like, you know you're gonna lose time, so maybe you don't focus on it as much as if you are running against the actual PB or balanced. You're just like, oh, I'm gonna lose time every split. So mentally, that's kind of like relieves you of stress, just because you accept like, I'm gonna lose time every split. Mentality of splits, right? It's a whole ass thing. And I'll be 100% honest, I don't know why more people don't run against like Franken splits where they just move time save around. I hear people go, oh, these splits are gonna be so ass to run against, and I'm like, well, you don't have to though. Some people are, it's just like, I don't know if it's an OCD thing for some, where it's like, I have to run against PB, it has to be exactly the same comparison as in my PB. That doesn't matter for me as much. I'll run against some Franken splits. Sure, man. I used to backload time save and shock, like in any percent runs when I had like a 45, 44, 43. I'd put like 50 seconds in Jacques at the very end of an any percent run. I kind of don't mind doing that though. I've done it with Vortex also. I don't mind doing that because some people don't want to run against a good early game, but I don't mind it actually, because it like incentivizes you, it rewards you for playing really well early, and then you get your time save later. And the time save is, you know, generally most games later in the run, it's harder. The game is harder at that point. So, I like doing that. I don't mind running against a good early game at all. Don't mind it. You actually love running against your averages? Oh yeah, averages is definitely a good thing, because it tells you like enough. It tells you enough, but it doesn't tell you everything. Sometimes knowing too much is bad. Knowing exactly where you're at versus like generally where you're at. I feel like when I run against averages, I just don't pay attention to my splits, which is perhaps, you know, part of the reason for some people. Some people it's like, oh, I actually like this comparison, and some people it's like, oh, at least I get to see green, so it's like positive. And the viewers like it. That's for the viewers, right? Definitely for the viewers. I don't want them to know that I'm behind. Nah. Averages, I've done it before, but I just, you know what? I just run against PB like 95% of the time. God, my nose is tickling. picked a bad time for that. When you can't actually see your average time go down. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, consistency wise, like if it's hard to like take time off of your average, that means you're basically doing what you need to do, right? And you're right there. God, my nose is a tickling right now. It's really like picking a bad time. Like this pace is spicy. I'd love it if my nose just shut the fuck up. It's so annoying. I love Shemp. This level amps me up. This music amps me up, man. Gets me going. unlucky on that enemy. I don't know what he was doing over there. Very rare. My theory with that, I'm not even kidding, I'm going too fast. I think when that guy is behind the building, that because everything was so fast about that, I think it's just being too quick. It's the only thing I can think of. Like, sometimes it seems like just a really spicy movement. Like, I flame charged that box out of the dragon really well. Nice flop. Okay, I thought I was gonna miss that gem for a second. This is such a good pace so far. 0.3 of a second better than my best pace right now ever. I mean, that's subject to change with this split here that I always lose time on. But yeah, essentially my best pace ever. Oh, this is terrible gem RNG spread. Or enemy RNG. Damn. Yeah. Well, I was still okay. It was still 27-06.